Chest, welcome back. A few months ago I made a terrible mistake by letting you lot vote. Asking what should I do next. Oh kurwa. Anyways, my summer car is a true bobber simulator. It lets you drink and drive, gamble, and most importantly, suffer. A true sigma of a game. Am I right or am I left, fellas? And since suffering for us, the Slavs, is a second nature, why not suffer together? I've decided to attempt the most stupid challenge of them all and get all 76 achievements my summer car has prepared for me. So, put on your Abidas and let's get ready for the hardest Pierre Bologna of your life. First step, make a plan. As for the achievements, there are, as previously mentioned, 76 of them. That's a lot. Since some of them needed to be done while in a permadev mode, it would be a bit confusing. So, I made a list, putting them into different categories like easy ones, or rally ones, or Yep. I was using a guide which you can find in the video description, the same place where you can join our wonderful community. Pomenato. In game, I named myself and chose the permadeath option. Proud to be mortal. I doubt anyone in shared that same proudness. Anyways, first achievement was done. Easy enough. Dopamine and vodka started flowing. Next step was equally as easy. Take the bike into the town. Now, I had some bad experience before, so I was more careful than needed. And here we are. I was glad when we made it to Timos. Johnny. Awesome. In the shop I bought a case of beer and I bought all of the cigarettes as well. And so I started to work on them both. Wanting to be efficient, I was smoking and drinking, and I also started to dabble at the poker machine at Timo's bar. Little did I know, I just started the hardest achievement in the whole fucking skurvena game, the Rete Poker Remaster. This achievement only 0.7% of all players ever got. The suffering intensifies. Basically, you need to get a royal flush. A chance to get a royal flush is 1 in 649,740, meaning kurva impossible. I have a bigger chance to bank those prime finished cheeks than achieving this. After a few tries, out of desperation, we already got the achievement for smoking too much, and a short while later, we finished the case of beers and got the case solved achievement. A real life hour later, Timos closed down, but I was still gambling my life away. After gambling in the dark all night, the royal flush, nowhere. I grabbed my broken hopes and dreams and went to wait for Penna. On my way, I saw something else broken.
What the fuck? What the fuck happened here?
Apparently the Sigma of a Chad was a bit too EP.
He sleep? Whoa.
So I let him be and successfully catched Penna, showing him the finger and making me a total idiot, and in fact a full idiot. Safe to say, he didn't like that. Keen to show me his drunken driving skills in Maluch, we were going hypercar speeds and suddenly felt alive. Inevitably, his skill ran out, as did the road underneath us.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Oh, we're alive. Oh yes. What the fuck?
And it's gone. So, a successful start, I'd say. 7 out of 76 achievements were done, only to go. We start again, naming ourselves again.
Let me smash, please.
And admitting that I am a coward for starting the game with permadeath off. Next bit was recorded during my livestream on YouTube, and that gives us a great chance to talk about yo! Subscribe to this channel. Come on, I believe that you can do it. Or this little comic gets it. Anyways, the goal was to get the poker machine achievement and the sloth machine achievement. Starting with the latter. We got some money. Don't ask. Anyways, slot machine. We needed to get 3 coins in a row. Unsurprisingly, after 1 hour of no luck at all, we went to smash Timo's window. Like an idiot.
Timo is going to...
After I paid for the smashed glass, we got 4 people go away for being too rich and tried the poker again. But no bueno. Tired, we went to sleep, and the next morning, after arriving to Timo's on a tractor, we got
A true hillbilly.
Spending another hour of my life watching as spinning Finnish faces rolled by. I was starting to be sick of this machine, the game, the freaking Timo himself.
Timo.
Shut the fuck up. What the hell? This will take forever. Kurva mać. Why do I do this?
Damn it!
But chat was cheering me on, so after another half an hour, we finally struck gold.
2017. There is a god! I am going to eat my own hair.
That made the chat quite happy. Next up was the poker, the big daddy of achievements. And that's where I started having existential crisis. Never before was I so low, wanting to give up after every press of a button. I was feeling sick. My eyes were fried, my ass was hurting. It was in total of 4 hours of trying for that poker machine achievement and no yield so far, but the chat was rooting me on. So I had a quick sip of my own piss, getting the ultimate survival, and put my head down. After another 2 hours of playing poker machine, I didn't get it. We were close, yet so far.
We were one off. 10 JQK. These little... Absolutna pičovina, to sa nemohlo stať, to je čistá kokotina.
Tired and depressed. I was feeling unwell. So we ended the stream by refueling the tractor and having some relaxing smoke. Suddenly I remembered smoking can kill.
Oh. Oh no!
Right, this sucker has to go down. I googled, there was no cheat. I googled more, there was no script. I googled even more. There was no cheese. Kurva! The only way to get that spierdoleni Rite Poker Remaster achievement was on the path of suffering. And so it began. Lose, lose. I was losing badly. My sanity on the brink of collapse. 6 hours of trying, with no luck at all. It was time to call it a day. Feeling this might be it. Let's scrap the video. I was not feeling up to the challenge. But the next day, I tried again. One last chance. Few close calls were made, but predictably no royal flush. After a total of 8.5 hours, I was done. Video idea was gone. I thought to myself, why the hell do I do this? I have a free will, for fuck's sake. I do not owe anyone anything. I can scrap this and make a video where I will build a fucking Dacia or try to survive in a Project Zombie. Yep, feeling like a zombie myself, I wanted to close the game. But I said to myself, like a true gambling addict I was becoming, one last try. Right, Best and bruised, svatý Ježišu, kurva mať do piče. We've done it, boys. Yes, yes, yes. We've officially became the 0.7% of My Summer Car players, and that felt good, my friend. And so next, I've decided to do some not damaging achievements. Mind you, this is still My Summer Car we are talking about, so we started by building the vanilla Satsuma. Along the way, I obviously started to be depressed, so I drank a bottle of hard liquor on Saturday, giving us Working Man Saturday and party time for just, drinking. Typical Eastern Europe hydration, I don't understand. Anyways, I got bored and pissed on the TV. What a shock. After what seemed to be eternity, the Satsuma was finally on the wheels and ready to be started. It runs, which was great news. But it took me 2 hours to build, but we were making some progress and the car was up and running. As my Polish cousin would say, jebany samochod was done. Meaning, we were free to do other tasks. Naturally, I delivered groceries to Babushka as Granny's little helper. Bought everything from the tuning catalog as a king of tuning, installed the pink dash cover that I forgot to record, but I got the achievement pimped. The list was looking like it's in the progress. Finally. Next on the agenda was finishing the Satsuma GT. That turned out to not be so straightforward. Wow. What a fucking surprise. Earlier, I gathered all of the Satsuma GT parts. Center console, rocker cover, steering wheel, front grille, wheels and RMP gauge. We installed those and now we have to add a double carburetor, install the rear and front spoilers and the rear window grille. Also, they needed to be painted black. The next part was on Fleetari. He repaired it and most importantly resprayed it to the original color. The Satsuma GT was done. As we already had a somewhat capable car, naturally the next step was the inspection at Lindell. Fuck you, Lindell! Anyhow, first we wanted to fail for the money well spent achievement. So I threw away the warning triangle and discovered that the Satsuma does not actually meet the emission norm anyways. For second try, we put the triangle black, tuned the carburetor a bit, got Lindell to stick his big, juicy screwdriver up our ass, and got the responsible citizen kurva. I was a bit too tired of all of the suffering. Next, a bit of relaxation. And so we went to the cabin on a lake, chopped some wood and started the sauna. Waiting for it, I played with the sparky arrows. Ooh. Once the sauna was hot enough, we went into it and splashed some water on coals, getting us the Welcome to Finland and Finnish summer achievements. What more can you need? When I got home, I started a batch of Kilju and started the sauna. Again. This time only to piss on it. That got us the golden steam. Let's get fucked up. Since there is no borovichka or tsuika, we had to go with vodka. Specifically, a lot of vodka. As I drank it all, it got me into the Finnish wedding condition, and seconds later, we went through Magic Portal, waking up in Penasmalu. Anyways, getting back home, I was pretty miserable, fighting off my demons as well as the hangover. I started to work on getting us our body weight above 100 kilograms. At this point, I lost it completely. I went into a deep compression of eating, drinking, pissing all over. They never loved me anyway. Why am I even doing this? When all of a sudden, someone called. Going to the phone turned out to be a massive mistake. Mashi. Oh my god! Next time, don't answer that call. Right, we have some catching up to do, and for the first achievement of the day was a ride with the Yobos. They should be showing off, do some drifting, steer off the road and kill us. Except we didn't die. Unfortunately, this made the driver realize his mortality, and I kid you not, ja pierdolę. He became a Catholic driver, going way under the speed limits, stopping on crossroads, being careful, the full bunch. The only thing missing was the little fish sticker. Anyhow, try after try after try, the Christian boy was not feeling suicidal, turning me into a mess of nervous breakdowns.
This is not how we roll, my man. Oh dear lord. Oh! You gotta be kidding, right? Nothing works. Ah! What in the god's name? Don't tell me you're stuck again. You stupid fucking vanilla-haired piece of a broken neck pichus. Oh my fucking god.
After my little tantrum, it was time to break out my genius. Since the Danger Brothers would not kill us, I will. After another eventful ride, we finally came to the train crossing. And oh, let us stop here. A wonderful view is to be seen here, boys. Just you wait. Yup, and so it was.
Let's go!
Too much power, too little skill. In this case, it should be called I am a pussy and my hair is shit. That little simple achievement took me 2 hours to complete. So the next step was to refuel myself and also refuel the radiator cooler in the Satsuma with some of that refined piss, like in the Dakar Rally. Of course, I needed to prepare the Satsuma for the speed stuff, rally and whatnot, so I did that. Curiosity got the better of me and I wanted to know what is the actual power of the Satsuma. It was not great, giving us only 73 brake horsepower. Got to work on that. Next up we had some simple ones. Brew Kilio and sell it, drink some of it as well, and later when the drunken boy called us to pick him up, we did that and got the You Have a Friend achievement. The next day I took it a bit slower. Did some shit-sucking jobs with professional driving
No!
to make Gifu full of crap. We prepared to do the heist of our beloved Yebani poker machine. So I broke the window and after some struggle we got the machine out of the pub. We robbed it, getting the true Perjarvi Dalton. Nothing new in our world. Except I'm a fucking idiot. Few meters in my getaway truck, it ran out of fuel. Great. Fucking great! Anyhow, after getting home, I set my sights on the next challenge. That is to get massively, morbidly American. For that we needed shower and a lot of food. These next scenes were too much to watch. But bother with me as we get to the 100 kilograms of pure chat. Nice! Next up, we had to raise this full again. Got his girl. And after that, I painted the Satsuma a magical YouTube color. It could be anything you want, like the DeLorean, or Initial D, or your mama. And I tuned the car a little bit to get us the plot twist.
What the
And we scored the third base completely clattered. Naturally, as there were bodily fluids everywhere on the front seats, I opted to drive people around. Yuko home from the pub.
Fuck! What the hell?
That was pretty eventful. Grandma to church. Get in. Get in, you old hag!
Grandma, please. Oh no. Oh hell yeah.
Earning us the
Yeah.
Kela taxi and again driving Yuko from the pub to his lovely home. 1, 2, 3 times. After I took him home for the 5th time, he spilled the beans about his lottery ticket and suitcase full of money. Terrible temptation. After some time, we even broke the 100 marker,
Boys, we have 100 kilometers.
reminding me there is that one achievement, 10,000 kilometers. When we got a little bit further, I saw this. Pena was in trouble. Clearly, the situation could not get any worse.
What the fuck is going on?
Yup. And Moose just committed an insurance fraud and hit Pena's car. Clearly, there was nothing I could do, so we drove on. After that, I put some numbers on the lottery ticket. We didn't have to win much, just the lowest possible price for 4 numbers guessed correctly. Lottery won't be cast until Saturday. So, in the meantime, I did some weight shedding of the Satsuma to make it as fast as possible for the next challenge on our list. That was a drag race. To be quite honest, almost everything from the car had to go. Even the fucking fuel pipe to the fuel tank was an unnecessary weight. Like your mama. For the achievement, we had to do a quarter-mile race under 17 seconds. That sounds hard, even on paper, and even with Super Light Satsuma and Nitro Boost. What I didn't account for was my skill, which was an issue.
Why does it keep stalling? I'm not doing that.
God damn it! And so I tried, and tried, and tried. People watching live had to be pretty bored, so they were cheering me on.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Блять! Well, this gave me a false start. Bitch! But fuck my life!
Few mental breakdowns later, I tried again. I tried so many times, I was beginning to feel it. This is probably impossible. I felt sick again, deciding it was time for a break. After crying in my bathtub full of slough tears, I gained some courage and tried again. It was tough. A real challenge even for the most experienced sufferer. I'm telling y'all. Even Jesus would put this on his suffer CV. Opportunities to show my lack of skill were immense. Unbelievably, after 5 hours of trying,
Yes!
I was happy. Greased Rust was done. At this point, we were way past the half point, giving me hope that maybe, just maybe, your mama can be fit. Might be true, must be true. Yes, oh yeah, might be true. It was time to check the lottery. And we won. We won a very nice sum of 50 marks. Nice. But we were a lottery winner. Outside of Timos, I witnessed a regular Finnish activity. Anyways, since I didn't want to get bogged down, next task was to help the drunken guy move. His wife has left him and he was moving next to a lake. This was not for an achievement as such, but it will be later on. Moving Yuko was not easy. I had to put up my ass a lot of furniture. Thankfully, my ass is enormous, so I managed to do it in few trips. Once I moved him, I made my way to the strawberry fields, made myself some strong Eastern European coffee, and in this wonderful weather, started picking. Half an hour later, 1000 strawberries.
Yeah, buddy!
After that, I came home, and my phone rang. Apparently, we made some bad investment. A literal oopsie. Let me just out of here. Thank you for playing, for finishing the game's main quest. 30 achievements were still remaining. First of all was an easy one, for slavs anyway. When I got stopped by the police, I took an alcohol test, which was not only positive, but also negative. I drank too much. Darwin Award for more than 3.5 promille in my breath. Before I had the chance to pay my fine of 20,000 marks, I passed out. Good work! Anyways, next day, as I was speeding, I kinda didn't see the popos. Not good? Oh no! But since I had tuned up Satsuma, I let myself cook. Bastards didn't stand a chance! Nobody caught me. Confident, I went to sleep. The next day though...
Uh-oh.
Ah shit, блять, oh piche. I got 3 days in jail. But this was good though, because after a few glasses of milk and a bit of self-contemplation, I felt like a new man. And after just 3 days of sleepy time, I was out. A bad boy indeed. Wow! Whew! We finally came to the PC Games achievements. And believe me when I tell you, there is a special place in hell for a man who thought a lot of achievements in this game should be from PC games on a machine from 1992.
Much!
First one was when we started the PC. You got a PC. Yay! Easy enough. It took a lot of my 8 brain to figure out how to connect to the interweb, but I managed to do it and installed a fish game. This game almost broke my fingers.
Oh.
Or my keyboard, one or the other. Basically, I just had to catch the rarest fish. This took a lot longer than anticipated, and I got a feeling this is not going to be the easiest streak of achievements. Anyways, catch a fish.
Yes!
Next, I played a simple tune on a piano game. Wow, look at the chopping. Easy enough as well. But my high hopes were short-lived. We did 3 out of 17 PC achievements. There was a long road ahead. Get ready and bother with me, kurva. First game, Massacre. Move left, move right, shoot the baddies. Defeat 3 small bosses and progress to the big boss. Took a few tries, but we got it.
Yes! Guess this is escape.
PTSD, unlocked. Rapula. Move left, right and jump. Get Grandpa through 20 levels. Not gonna lie, bestie, It was harder than it looks. I even got a few mental breakdowns on this one.
Fuck my life, why?
In the end, we got Mr. Apula his cure for illness.
A cure for illness.
Sorry, Lakey. Just get the finger inside of the circle. It was not easy. To be honest, we got to beat the score of 35 and failed one time, next time. After 20 minutes of trying, I was getting better and better at putting fingers through holes. And so I got it. Just the last millisecond.
Yes!
Next game, from ditch into the swamp. This was the point I was starting to feel it. This game was set on making it as hard as it is even possible for you. It was just road crossing, but the cars wanted to actually drive you down. Yeah, pierdole. Going up and down for a few 14 times. Oh no. Few angry Polish truck drivers later, we were really close. Full stack.
Yes!
Wild West. Wild West. Suka! For this I needed to do some inhuman reactions. The guy wanted to show his PP, so we needed to spray him down as quickly as possible, of course. In fact, we needed to do it in 0.12 seconds to be exact. That is impossible, and losing my temper was more and more possible. Try after try after a try. I failed, but the true breaking point was about to come.
You got to be kidding me!
Kurwa mać!
I was broken. Speve. Few tries later though,
Yes! Fuck you!
I got sent back to the earth and bounced back with this. Next game was a bit difficult to understand at first, but in the end it was quite easy. Just listen when he speaks, think when he's not speaking, and bang the points in between. Easy 15 minutes of my life, philosophy master, was done. So we were halfway done with the PC stuff, and I was feeling it. This journey so far, it was very tiring. Not just the games, which mechanics I had to learn each and every time from scratch, but it was the waiting for the downloading, giving the PC commands, and listening to the same 8-bit loops over and over and over again. I was at my limits. Why do I do it again? Nevertheless, we had to push on. But let's speed it up a bit. Next achievement was fun, actually. Seek and You Shall Find was a fun orientational game. Another game was a game of my childhood. Try to survive bullying. So, it was easy. It was easy for me. Next one was a bitch. Basically, we defended our line by pushing into our enemies a man on a wheelchair. Right. It took a while, but finally, we defeated and destroyed a BTR. Makes fucking sense? Happy? Next, we needed to download a Rally 95 game and run it. Sounded easy enough, right? Wrong! To download the game, it actually took 4 real-life hours. Yup! So I just made sure to stay alive, and after 4 hours, I got into the game, set the settings on low, and the game crashed. Intentionally, of course.
Waited fucking 4 hours for this bullshit.
I was sick of it all, but the worst was yet to come. So I started to download JFK Racing and went to check on our old alcoholic friend. He was nowhere to be found on his usual spot, so I went to check inside. It looked like a true Eastern party. Disco disco? Party party. Just people passed out, yelling out gibberish. Alcohol in these parts plays essential role. It makes people immune to pain, at least for a few moments. But you know, we need to take anything we can get. So I stole the hardest spirits I could find, 96%. Very nice. Lined it up and drank it all. When I woke up, nowhere near sobering up, I started to go fucking blind. Yup, I was the methanol man. It took me several days to get back into the shape. Getting back to it, an inconvenience from a game called JFK Racing, mentioned previously. We had to avoid bullets with a car, in which was Johnny F. Kennedy. This was hard. I spent a lot of time trying to beat it. It was not easy, especially the third stage. Right now, I wished I had the strong spirit that makes you blind in real life. There were a lot of close calls.
Ah! Stop! Please! I have no boost!
But in the end, we made it.
Ah! Ah! Watch me get the noise complain! Ah! Yes!
Waving for victory. Next was the Santa game. This was a bitch as well, but we made it. I'm the Santa Claus now. Problems were ahead. The fishing game was supposed to be as hard as getting the royal flush, so I was told. And so I began, not knowing if I will be able to make it. Few tries, I tried to fish, not knowing what I was doing. Caught few fish, but I was starting to get worried. This might be the end of it all. Right when I thought this is going to be a bastard. After just 20 minutes, I did it. I caught a Sika fish, almost 3 kilograms heavy.
You gotta be joking! What the fuck is your problem, man?
The grill master. And this was suka to do. To simplify it to ya. You just need to hear a order that the customer makes and you just give him the food. Problem is, it's in Finnish. A bigger problem is, everyone has a fucking asthma. This clearly was an issue I didn't know how to solve. My Finnish goes as far as vittu and perkele. So I was doomed. I googled, I cried, I maybe even died inside. Anyways, I was struggling a lot. I tried to record what he said and put it into a AI tool. That obviously did not work. I tried to match it into a YouTube video. That didn't work until I found a guide on Steam. A guy made a file with almost all recordings, and with the power of the video editing tools, I just had to record the order and compare it to the pre-recorded clip. It took me more than an hour, but I made the 20 good orders, and to be sure, I did 2 more. After that I failed. But it got us the Grill Master achievement. Yes! The PC part was finally done. Fuck yes! All we had to do now was drive. By some magic of coding of the game files, I switched the game to the permadeath mode. First business, to go over 200 kilometers an hour. That we managed to do, with some shit in my pants, rusting fast. On my way back, the 5-0 arrived, and they clocked me going a bit too fast. Fine. It's over 5k, yeah, oh, nice. Thank you, government. In front of me laid the toughest challenge yet. Get 1000 kilometers and then 10,000 kilometers. Oj, oj, oj. Oj, kurwa. Ja pierdolę. Co to? Tak są w pici, no. Tak, to jest skvělý. Should I invest another 10 hours of pure driving? I was considering it, just as I was considering giving up. But I remembered. I have a cousin from Balkans. He does this magic. So, I had an idea. Hey yo, my friend. Hey yo, Luca. I need your magic.
What you piss wanker?
How far down are we going?
We are going up.
What the fuck? How much?
990 kilometers.
Yebimti Mather.
Yup. And so he helped me. And later I just did the 10 kilometers. Getting back to him was pretty interesting though. Luca, I need more.
What, how much?
9,990 kilometers.
No jebe ja tvojho boha!
Anyways, he helped me out, and after a short drive, we even got the 10,000 kilometers done. I can already see you switching the video of my friend, or typing some shit into the comments like I am a pussy and I should eat my own shit. Let me tell you something. I got a fucking job to keep my goddamn roof above my head. So you better subscribe and join my channel so we can do it properly next time. Thank you. I love you. Bye! Finally, we came to the last part, the rally achievements. It was terrible. First, do the entire rally on foot. That was a bitch. I had to prepare beer and food in advance. And... oh shit, a dead man. Well, let's continue. When we started, the sun was up. When we finished, it was almost down. Time well spent, guys. Just stay in fucking school, please. Very nice, we got the achievement. From now on, we can use wheels on Satsuma. Thank fuck for that. I had to finish rally without one wheel. So I drove to the end and took a wheel off. Crossed the finish line and easy. Whee! We gonna fly through it, guys, don't worry, the finish will be quick.
What a fucking idiot I was.
All that was left was to win Junior Rally and get first, second and third in Amateur Rally. Let's go! Junior Rally was not a problem. Kiddie Champ was easy, since I did it so many times.
What the freak? No. No. Finish.
What I feared was the Amateur. After I won the Junior Cup for the second time, I could sign up for Amateur Rally. This worried me. Times with this kind of competition had to be perfect. So I locked in, put my head down and started to cook. A few tries later, I had somewhat decent time. The first stage was set in 5 minutes and 34 seconds, meaning I was 4th. That was good enough for the second run. When the next day came, I started the second stage. I was focused. I was sharp. I was very much drunk. For the second stage, I expected to be somewhere at the top. When I came to the finish, what? Only 1 second ahead. Only second and third place was needed to finish this whole ass game. This whole ass challenge. Easy, I thought.
What a fucking idiot.
To tell you the truth, my friend, it only took me an hour and a half to get specifically second place, which meant first loser, but the third place. Oi, 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 oi. I had no more tears to cry, no brain cells to kill. I had enough. I just wanted it to be over, but it was not to be. Since I saved it after the first day, I only had to do the second stage. But man, I either came first, second, missing the third place by seconds, even under a second. I was a broken man. After 3 hours of trying, I felt like this is impossible. I installed a mod to measure my times. It seems I cannot get it. So close to the end, and I was just breaking down. I was out of options, but we were so close. Giving up was not an option. I mastered all of the sloth strength I had left in me. I would either do it or I will die a hero. Then it came, the 76th achievement, sliding sweep. Yeah! Good. Fuck this game, fuck this car, fuck everything. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.